Yo, what up, friends?
Combat G, Clubber D, Canelo Alvarez beat Jaime Mungia in unanimous decision. He knocks down Mungia, but he couldn't put him away. Clubber D, give us your thoughts on this fight and what you thought. Was this? Some people called it boring. I didn't get to see it. Is it boring, or does it have some action other than the knockdown? It was boring.
Before I get started on this, I would like to say all you Ryan Garcia swallowers, the B sample came back positive also, so he's a cheater. Shut the heck up.
That's what's his name.
Anyways, yeah. Learn boxing. Real is real. Stop cheating. Anyways, let's get to another cheater, Canelo. Canelo. So Canelo, I'll put it like this. He is the world's best marketer. Who? Canelo? Who didn't cheat?
Who? Garcia didn't cheat? Is that what you said?
Ryan didn't cheat.
Okay. We'll get to that later. Okay. Cheat on the scale, 2 different types of steroids. Sit down. Go back to sleep, actually. You're cranky.
Clubber D. Hold on. Before we go on, Clubber D, why was this not told before the fight?
Because it was the same day and a day.
Why would they do that?
New boxing fan.
I hate when people say that.
Yeah, I hate
when people ask that.
Because they don't know. They don't know. New boxing fan. When you do VADA, not regular stuff like other organizations like PBC, they don't test their fighters. You get a test sample from the day of, before and after the fight, day of. Those go to a lab. Through the lab, they do their testing. Then you get the results. You will not get the same day testing. You will not get the same day. It's not like you
Let me tell you something, man. I think Devin Haney's pissed. I think he knows
he has nothing to do with VADA.
I think
he has nothing to do with VADA.
Even said it too. He said it. Hey, bro, he ain't cheating. There ain't no cheating.
Who said it?
Gervonta Davis. Even
the guy who drained Ryan Garcia. his mortal enemy, and now everybody likes Gervonta Davis. Last fight, y'all didn't like him, but now you like him now because he hates
What I'm saying is, if your own enemy is telling you, "Hey, I know how Ryan,"
man, get out of here! Get out of here! He doesn't like Haiti. He doesn't like Haiti. He's been ducking him too. Anyways, back to Canelo. Before I get into this, my problem with Canelo is that everybody knows we want him to fight David Benavidez. And his last fight, he said, when he fought John Ryder in Mexico, he said that I don't want to fight another Mexican. He said that in Mexico. David Benavidez says, I'm half Ecuadorian, find my Ecuadorian side. Then all this nonsense happens where Jaime Mungia, who's only had 2 fights in this weight class, on his 3rd fight, he gets to fight Canelo Alvarez. What I think I said
another
on the show,
Mexican fighter, right?
Yeah, there you go. For another Mexican fighter.
Oh, okay.
So
I was like, wait a minute.
After the fight, he goes, "This is a win for Mexico," which it is, which is awesome. But how are you gonna say you're not gonna fight another Mexican, but then fight another Mexican, just not
right?
Everybody wants you to fight.
And then he kind of fought De La Hoya up on the podium. But anyway, that's
that was a lot of naughty words. A lot of naughty words right there.
He's another Mexican.
He said a lot of things.
For a guy who said he would never fight another Mexican, he's been having a lot of fights with these Mexicans. So.
When De La Hoya said the steroid thing about Canelo, he got hot. He got mad about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he did. Oh yeah, when he said he pissed hot, he was like, ironic. You mighty good.
That's all he's been doing lately. He's fighting with Mexicans.
Yeah, so I'll put it like this. Canelo, he fought a smaller guy. Even though he's taller than he fought a smaller guy. And when he gave him an uppercut, I was like, oh, Jesus. Personally, like a lot of people think it's a boring fight, and I kind of think so also because I think he let Mungia survive for 12 rounds. Kind of like he let Charlo, who ran the whole fight, except Mungia was going forward. He's letting the smaller guys last longer against him. Pause, that sounds wild. That's why I don't want to see the Terrence Crawford fight. That might happen in December.
Reckless.
You know, you got these guys coming up in these weight classes. Canelo, only way you're gonna stop him is you got to put something on him. And you know what I'm saying? Thank you, Ian. Shout out to Kasazu, a legend in Australia. So the thing about that is
he don't know crap.
Nah, he don't know crap. You still sleep. You're cranky. Look at wipe your face. You got something right here. You got something right here.
Yeah, you got something in your eye, baby.
You got it. Anyways,
when Ryan Garcia wins again, I can't wait. Go ahead.
Wait a year after suspension. But anyways, so Canelo right now they're already saying that he's going to fight Edward Berlanga, who's WBA mandatory, in September, and nobody wants to see that fight. He was supposed to fight David Morrell, who's that number 1 contender for the last 4 years, but ducked that fight also. So Canelo's in a weird spot, but his fans still watch him. So I can only, hope for a good fight,
So Clubber D, I think the obvious follow-up here that all the fans want to ask you, and I know I do, is he has mentioned Benavidez now before the fight and also after the fight. He stared him down. What are the chances we finally see him actually man up and fight Benavidez now that he went back on his word and fought a Mexican?
He ain't gonna do it. Benavidez is already fighting. Benavidez is moving up the one weight class up, light heavyweight, to fight on the Gervonta Davis undercard in June. David Morrell's moving up also to fight on that big mega card in Terrence Crawford card in August. So all people that we want to fight is moving up in the division. So Canelo is going to be stuck with Edward Berlanga, the Terrence Crawford fight, Turkish Al-Sheikh, whatever his name is, over in the Middle East. He's going to put up a lot of money to get Canelo to fight under his organization pretty soon. So it's going to be an S show.
So we're never going to see the Benavidez fight, I guess?
Yeah, I doubt it. I wish, I pray. I hope I'm wrong.
Wow.
I
mean, I'm a boxing enthusiast. I'm definitely not an expert, but wasn't there something that like mandatory? You have to mandatory. Could that possibly happen, or is because people move around and weight so much that it doesn't really apply as much? Or
Canelo's allowed to have different rules because David Benavidez was a WBC mandatory for the last 3 years. David Morrell was a mandatory for the last 4 years WBA, but Jaime Mungia, who held the WBO belt at 160, was able to move up in 2 fights and fight him to become a mandatory. So he picks and chooses, and these commissions don't petition to make him fight.
There's no punishment for them. What's the point of saying somebody's mandatory and it's not?
They let him do it because who he is.
These belt commissions, that fancy looking brown belt, which is actually the one behind me, the green one, they made a nice belt for him. The WBC did. They have to petition to make their fighter be his number 1 contender. Wow. They're very hush they were very hush having these guys be the mandatory. So that just tells you how corrupt it is in boxing, where they have they can choose what they want. So it's terrible.
Corrupt even to corrupt the test, maybe. Anyway, so here we go. Let's see. NFL. Let's move on to NFL, guys. About to lose. Instagram.
Wait, hold on. I do have one more question about boxing, if I may.
No, can't.
No.
Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Just kidding. Go ahead, Omar. I'll give you. Go ahead.
No,
Omar.
I just want to follow up because when we talk about Canelo and having the power to fight, whoever he wants and shooing away some people, taking in other people. You mentioned in passing, Clubber D, and I know that we talked about this on our Combat Sports special last Thursday. Thank you, everybody who tuned in. But we talked about this huge boxing match that the Turkish Al-Sheikh is putting on. And he's looking, like you said, to get the Canelo versus Crawford. Now, I know we've talked about this a few times on a few different of our Combat Sports specials, and you do not advocate for Bud doing this because of the difference in weight. So can you explain to the fans your feelings on this and how you feel kind of that would how the match would play out because of that?
I wish that was true, Ian. But Terrence Crawford's gonna move up in August. He's moving up to 154. This man started at 135, undisputed at 140, meaning he had all the belts. Undisputed at 147, having all the belts. Now he's trying to get all the belts at 154. Canelo is at 168. Okay. When Amir Khan fought Canelo, he fought him at 154, and Amir Khan said Canelo came in like a cruiserweight, weighing down near 200 pounds. So if he's 147, moving up to 154, he fights that, and then turn around in December, fights Canelo at 168. It's going to be Crawford coming in probably like 165, whatever. Canelo will come in super heavy. Canelo will allow that match to go around 6 rounds, and then he just knocks him out. Too small. He's just too small. Yeah, he's too little. It wouldn't be a good fight.
Okay.
Way too small. Roy Jones moved up to fight heavyweight. Huh?
So he can't carry that weight, you don't think?
He can carry it, but that's your walking around weight. Canelo, he's moving down to get to 168. So it's like Brock Lesnar when he fought UFC. Brock Lesnar walked around 280, 290. He slimmed down to 265, and then we'll fight Randy Couture, who just walks around at 230. Right. We're coming in fight day, he's damn if you're wrestling somebody who's damn near 300 pounds, you know what I'm saying? You can your hits aren't going to really be that effective. You know, good catch, Jake. I saw that. Good job.
Yeah, but to me, it seems like Canelo's naturally a smaller guy. I mean, even though he's kind of compact, he's still
he's compact. He's compact. He's put size on him. That's why he fought a light heavyweight. He was going to fight a cruiserweight also, but you know.
So do you see him actually doing that, a cruiserweight, going up that high?
No, they got killers there. He don't want to. He don't want to do that.
I was going to say. I mean, he doesn't seem like
he tried to do it. Right. That champion wasn't that good, but
because there's not a lot of big time boxers at cruiserweight anyway, really.
Well, he doesn't want to fight Bivol or Beterbiev at 175, the next weight class up. He doesn't want to fight any of them. So
was that middleweight?
It'll be a light heavyweight.
Light heavyweight, yeah.
Yeah. Like
so,
the best.
You don't see him going up that high?
I'm sorry.
You don't see him going up to light heavy?
Nah, not with. He's not going to fight Bivol again or Beterbiev. He doesn't want that.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so
one last thing, Flo.
Yeah, go ahead.
All Mexican American fans that love boxing, please follow Virgil Ortiz. This man is 21-0 with 21 knockouts. He's going to fight Tim Tszyu, Costa Tszyu's son, on Terence Crawford undercard.
Who's that?
One of the best fighters out right now. Don't follow Ryan Garcia. Follow Virgil Ortiz, a real fighter. That's all I got. I like that. Like that.